I'm starting small on this channel, and with that being said, I want to put out content that I feel will add value to you while also staying true to myself. That being said, I am a Christian, and as this channel grows, I will continue to put out some Christian content. And as I was thinking about this, one of the first topics that came to my mind was spiritual warfare. A lot of Christians, when they hear the word spiritual warfare, picture rocking back and forth on your knees in a closet, praying in some foreign language for God to impart some sort of supernatural wisdom or to give you some sort of revelation. Some people think it looks something like this. And they think that by doing this, they are kicking some major butt in the spiritual realm. They're kung-fuing Satan kind of deal. I do get some flack for being too hard on the church, and I have criticized modern Christianity several times. And that's because I am a Christian, and I'm going to make sure that things are being done right in my own camp before I go and try to insert my authority somewhere else. So I hope you guys forgive me for saying this, but this there's a miracle for you. Is crazy. And people who aren't believers or who haven't had as much exposure to Christianity are going to think you're crazy if you do this. We've seen midgets grow. Humans have the tendency to romanticize spiritual matters. In fact, one of the first heresies that the early church dealt with was that all physical matter was evil. So the resurrection of Christ wasn't physical, it was metaphysical. Heaven wasn't a real thing, but some sort of mystical experience. Nowadays, most people think that spiritual warfare is some unseeable, unknowable, mystical thing. But I don't think that's true either. When God moved in the Bible, he moved through people. Recently in my church, I wanted to start up a Bible study, which was encouraged. Part of the goal of the group was to go against the ideology of a certain pastor who was a liberal, Black Lives Matter supporting progressive Christian who wanted to silence and bully everyone who didn't agree with him. He didn't want our group to meet in the church, even though most of us were members and we already had permission from the lead pastor. Despite this, he tried to silence, bully, and lambast us into submission. But I, as the leader of the Bible study, fought back. I had several intense confrontations with him, reported him to his supervisors, and prayed for him. I dealt with things boldly and the right way without being a wimp and wanting to turn the other cheek. And it was amazing what happened. The group continued to grow, and the pastor was asked to step down from his position. Now, a lot of my beliefs are pretty controversial for the people at my church, and I've continued to speak out and try to make a difference. And time again, I've faced quite a bit of opposition. But time and time again, of staying firm and speaking the truth with humility, people tend to listen, and amazing things have happened. The danger of this kind of stuff is that it teaches people that there isn't anything required of them. They pray and pray for God to do something or impart some sort of wisdom or instruction, but they do absolutely nothing themselves. I spend a lot of time with my bosses at work. So a lot of the time when people come in and ask me the vision or future of our company, I can tell them as if it were coming straight from my boss's mouth. Our time with the Father, with God, should absolutely be the same. We shouldn't have to passively sit around and pray that he instructs us on how to act. We should know. A lot of times if I get into a fight with my wife and she's mad and I'll ask her what's the matter, she'll say, "You should know." I think a lot of the time when we feel disconnected from God or like we aren't getting an answer to our prayers, it's probably because we should know, but we want him to do all of it for us. The problem is, as I said before, when God moved in Scripture, he moved through people. So please stop doing this. There's a miracle for you. And start doing this. Spiritual warfare means doing something, not hiding in a closet and mumbling in gibberish. I'm Muslim Al-Anizi. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please do hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe for future content. Thank you, and have a great day.